Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my very first video on YouTube. My name is Veronika Kesey for all of you who don't know me or for those of you who don't know me. This is going to be my very first YouTube video. I'm going to show you how I finished this look, how I made this look happen. Please stay tuned to watch this video and to get to know me a little bit better, and I hope you like it. So to start with, I'm actually going to start with the Hangover 3-in-1 Prep and Prime. This one is a, I guess, it says repellishing primer and setting spray. I'm sure that a lot of you have used it, so I'm just gonna start with it. I love the smell of this one. So I'm gonna use the matte Tarte Shape Tape foundation in the color light medium honey. This is the perfect shade for me, and I know, don't start with the hate. I know that it looks a little weird on me, and please excuse my friend that had joined us today. She's just there, you know, she's just saying hi to the whole world. So we're just gonna cover her up really quickly and really well. Now, I love this foundation. I know that there was a lot of issues with the shade range, and it's a very controversial foundation. You know that they still don't have a lot of shades, and I actually know that it was on sale at Ulta for 23 bucks. I'm gonna use a beauty blender. Now, this is not the original beauty blender. As you can see, it's purple, and I am one of those people that puts foundation all over her lips, just because I like, when I am finished with the whole look and put lipstick on, I love the way it looks. Okay, I think now you can see my whole face instead of just like cut out from my back. This is my mirror, by the way. I'm sorry if it bugs someone. I kind of have to look at myself when I'm putting foundation. Maybe I can squeeze it again. See, this foundation is a very, very matte and very full coverage. It's almost covered up my friend over here. So I'm gonna pick up a concealer, and today I'm gonna use the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer in the color 005. This one is a light natural foundation. Veronica, learn your words. Concealer, and I'm just gonna put a little bit, just like you've seen everyone do it. A little bit on my nose, a little bit on my eyes, or underneath my eyes. Okay. I'm gonna scooch you in a little bit, and I get closer to my, maybe if I sit all the way back on my chair. Okay, now I think you can see me a little better. I'm gonna use the same sponge on the other side just to blend my concealer in and my super funny face. Now, I know that a lot of people don't do that. Please don't judge me. I know that my eye looks so weird right now because I did put it on top of it as well. And I know that a lot of people don't do that. I do it for some reason. It's such a habit that I have had since so long. Be careful on this eye. I still have to pull it upward. And I'm sorry for the crazy face. So I decided to do like a chit chat get ready with me for my very first video, because even though I just did my whole foundation routine without doing a chit chat get ready with me, but because I know that once I start doing videos and I start talking to you guys, you're going to notice that I have an accent, that I don't speak that clearly English, and this is because I am from Bulgaria. Now, Bulgaria is a country in Eastern Europe. I'm born and raised there. I've lived there up until I was 19, and then I lived for a year in Vienna. Then I came back for a couple of years, and now I live in the United States since 2016. And then I came here when I got married to my husband. And I'm gonna get more in that story a little later on. I am so sorry. This is my dog. I have two golden retrievers, and the young one really likes to bark. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to wait for a second for him to kind of calm down. Next up, I'm gonna put a little bit of, if I can find it, setting powder, for the wrong reason being. Now, I'm not gonna put a lot of it. I'm gonna use the Coty Airspun in the color Naturally Natural, and I'm gonna use a Real Techniques brush. I'm not gonna put a lot of it because this foundation is pretty matte, and my face, for the most part, does not get oily that much. So I'm just gonna put just the tiniest bit. I'm gonna show you maybe. I'm taking like the smallest bit of of it, and I'm just gonna put it around my eyelids. And just with whatever else is left, I'm just gonna put it on my forehead because that's where I tend to get the most oil. By the way, using the Anastasia the brow pomade in the color chocolate, and it's a brand new one. I just opened it because my other one just finished, and I'm gonna use my, I don't know if you guys have used this one, but I really liked it. This one is from H&M, and it's a brow brush, and it's from H&M. It's one of those angle brushes. I love it. I've used it for so long, and it's one of my favorite brushes. Okay, I've lost one, and this is the second one. So I'm grabbing just a little bit. I know that on the camera it looks like I'm putting tons of this product on. I'm actually grabbing just the tiniest bit and just tracing my eyebrow as a start, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm kind of overlining my eyebrows because my eyebrows are very thin. Or in Bulgaria a couple years ago, it was very popular. In high school 6 years ago, 7 years ago, it was very popular for your eyebrows to be super thin and super thin, and then all of a sudden got very popular for your eyebrows to be really thick. So when it was popular for your eyebrows to be thin, I basically plucked them all out, and now this is what I'm left with, like a very thin non-brow. However, and I'm thinking I'm going back to my country. I'm going back to Bulgaria in December, I believe. Yeah, the end of December, the end of the year for Christmas and New Year's, hopefully. And I might do a vlog from there, but I'm going at the end of the year there, and I have decided to, I'm gonna see if I will have time to tattoo my eyebrows. Like, it's very popular. We'll see, because it lasts about a year, and usually it takes me about, I go back every year and a little bit. So okay, now it's time to do the other one. And again, it looks really crazy because I have so much foundation on my eyebrows, and I know it looks crazy. Wow, our house is very loud. I'm hoping that once we buy a new house, we currently live, and there's Cobra on the outside barking yet again. The guest bedroom is right next to our backyard, and our house is very old. This house that we're currently living in is built in the 40s, so it's fully brick, but it's very loud. Like, you can hear every noise from outside, you can hear everything. So I apologize about that, but there's not pretty much nothing I can do. So actually, from the Ulta sales, I have not had this one until now. And I know it's like a very old palette, and know that no one's excited about it anymore, but I'm excited for it because I've never had it. I'm thinking of using Semi-Sweet, this color right here. Semi-Sweet, which is this color right here. Is it? Yes, it's that color that I'm touching. I'm gonna use just a little bit of it. Ooh, that is pigmented. Okay. Like I said, I haven't used that palette. I'm gonna use a couple palettes today, but bear with me. I'm doing a fall makeup look, and I haven't mentioned that when I first moved and started living with my husband in America, we lived in Charleston, South Carolina, which is a gorgeous city. I miss that city every single day of my life. It's a beautiful city. I'm sure that some of you have been there for vacation. If you haven't, you definitely should go and visit the city. It's just a gorgeous city to visit and to be in. So when I first moved in with my husband and started living in the US, we lived in Charleston. And a couple of months afterwards, he got relocated from his job, so we moved to Tennessee. So now we live in the middle of Tennessee area, Nashville area. So it's a lot of fun here. The very first time I came to the US, I was in Nashville. I was just outside Nashville, and I actually never went in. The very first time in 2014, I never ever went in Nashville. So it was really exciting for me when we moved back to go to Nashville and to experience Nashville. I guess my video cut out. I'm gonna grab the Subculture palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm gonna take this color today. It's called the Adron, and I'm just taking color very slightly, and then I'm going to dab, and you can see how much it fell off, but I don't necessarily think that it's that ashy. You just have to be very careful. You definitely have to be very careful with the colors that you're using. I'm going to show you my makeup look up close after I'm done, because I know that you can't really see that much right now. But I am using it just all over the lid. And I don't think I said where I used the previous color. So I used the previous color in my crease to kind of create a crease, because my eyes are kind of overlapping, so I don't really have a crease that much. And I'm using these colors to create a crease. And as I said that I don't think they're that ashy, I am brushing off some of the fallout. Now, it's not that much of a fallout, it's a little bit of a fallout. And right now I have 2 colors on my crease. So what I really want to do is use New Wave, this color right here, and I'm gonna take it on my fingers. I'm going to take very, very slightly. As you can see, it's very yellowy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right smack down in the middle over here. And you're going to see why in a little bit. Now I kind of look like a pumpkin. Okay. Now, because I know that this is going to look kind of weird for some of you guys, but I'm going to grab just a teeny tiny bit of this color called Cube, and I am going to put it in the front of the eye, like very, very slightly, again with my finger. I know that a lot of you guys don't like to use your fingers, but I feel like with this palette, to escape from the fallout that much, you can also use your fingers. And I really like the colors. I love it for fall. I think that you can definitely make some great looks with it. You can definitely mix and match it. Mix and match the colors and figure out great looks. And now I'm gonna go with a brush with this one is just a normal EOS brush. I'm gonna go to All Star, which is this color right here, the kind of reddish looking color. I'm gonna load up my brush, then swipe off the axis and put it on the outside of my eye, just on the outer corner of my eye. Okay, now that I've made sure that I've blended everything very, very well, I'm gonna move on to the other eye. Now this is a definitely very smoky look, smoky eye look for fall, and it definitely does not go very well with the outfit that I have currently. So next up, I'm going to put just a teeny tiny bit of eyeliner on top of my eyelids, just to define my eyes. This is the L'Oreal gel. It's called Blackest Black from L'Oreal, and as you can see, I've used a lot of it. This is actually my 3rd or 4th. I really like this liner. It's very matte, it dries down very quickly. It's very, like I said, very matte finish, so it's really, really nice. I'm actually going to use it on a brush that I really like and I really enjoy. And it's not at all for eyeliner, so do not judge me. I have a brush for eyeliner, and it's my Real Techniques brush. And for some reason, they're just not that comfortable to me. It's a Wet n Wild brush. It's a very old brush. I just put a little bit on the top of it, on the very tip of it, and I'm just going to pull my eye. But I don't know. I've been doing makeup for so long, and I've always done it like that. So I'm just putting a very, very thin line, as you can see. It's a very, very thin line just to define my eye. Okay, I'm going to pull my other eye, so don't freak out on me. I know I'm going to get wrinkles, and I'm going to look older than I am, but hey, you know what? I already do. Everyone tells me that I am older than I look, because they tell me, when they ask me how old I am, I always say like, well, I'm 25, or I'm 24, and I'm like, what? I thought you were like 29. So apparently I've been doing it for too long. Can't stop now. So my eyeliner is on. Now my eyes look very much more defined. I'm going to move on to the lower, to the under eye area, underneath my eyelids. And I'm going to show you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab a little bit small brush, and then I'm gonna go back into the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, the Subculture Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I'm gonna actually go into the color Axis, this bluish one, and we're gonna just take just the tiniest amount, tiniest amount, and I'm trying to trace my mirror that's in front of me, but I'm actually gonna use the color, the palette one, and I'm just gonna put it right down here. I'm gonna get New Wave, the color that we put right in the middle, and I'm gonna put it again kind of, I can't see anything, it's too cool, kind of on the same spot that I have it on top. I'm gonna put it underneath the eye, just to kind of recreate what I have going on up top. So moving on to eyelashes, today I'm going to use the NARS, the new NARS mascara called the new NARS Climax mascara, and I never know which side to open this thing. This is pretty new for me. I bought it just a couple weeks ago. I've used it a couple of times. I love this mascara. It actually is one of my favorite mascaras that I've used in a long time. It makes my eyelashes long and beautiful and full. I just love the way it looks. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this. I love the wand as well. There's the wand. Okay. We're just gonna put, and I have to look into a mirror, so I'm just gonna use the chocolate bar palette. It's a pretty good mirror. Okay, I'm gonna try not to make a crazy face. There's a crazy face. I put a couple of coats because I like my eyelashes to look dramatic. I think this is pretty good. We're gonna move on to face now, and then I'm gonna decide whether to put fake eyelashes or not. I just bought these from Ardell. They're from Faux Mink, or yeah, from Faux Mink, and they're a little long. I haven't used eyelashes in so long that I don't even know whether to put some or not. If they're really dramatic, let's just try it. Why not? We're here, Saturday, at least for me. I don't know when I'm gonna post that video, so I hope you guys have a good weekend. And by the time you watch that video, I hope you guys had a good weekend. So I'm gonna put my eyelashes off camera. I'm sorry, it's my first video. I'm sure it's gonna take me a little while. Okay, I'm back. Here's my eyelashes, and they are kind of dramatic. I didn't expect them to be that dramatic, to be honest. I kind of thought that they will be a little less dramatic. They're really long and really big. Like I said, they are from Faux Mink, from Ardell. Gosh, can't even talk. And let's move on to face. I'm not done with my makeup. Veronica, what are you thinking? I'm not done with my makeup. I'm gonna move on. Actually, I'm gonna leave lips for last because I'm still wondering what I want to put on them. But I'm gonna use the Hula bronzer by Benefit Cosmetics. This is a very popular one. I'm just gonna use a little bit of it on a big fluffy brush, bronzer brush. Here you go. This is a very small mirror. I'm just gonna use my big mirror right on top of my big friend over here. Just going to warm up the face. Now I'm gonna put some blush. I'm gonna use the Tarte blush in the color Party. Going to party. My favorite part. I'm actually gonna use a little bit of my ColourPop. This is a highlighter. I'm just gonna use a little bit of it, and because it's a creamy highlighter, I don't really like to use a brush with it. I don't know if you do or not. It's not creamy, but it's kind of that type of texture, so I just take it a little bit and I just smudge it a little bit on my finger, and I just smudge just a tiny bit on the top of my cheekbones. And as you can see, that highlight is popping. Wow, if you can hear my husband, sneezing, just say bless you. I decided I'm gonna do a little more highlight even though my nose is really shiny. As you can see, I'm kind of like Rudolph right now, but I really like my nose to be shiny for some reason. I feel like this is something that I really enjoy. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of, and as you can see, I've used a lot of it. This is the Sleek Makeup eyeshadow. No, this is the Sleek Makeup highlighting palette in the color 032. It has some kind of name I'm not even gonna try. And I'm gonna use a third of the same range brush. This is a teeny tiny brush. I'm just gonna load it up with just a little bit of highlight and just drag it around. And this time put it a little bit up. And as you can see, I am shiny. Okay, and I'm gonna let my hair go. Now that I'm done with the face, I'm just gonna let my hair down. Okay, so let's do a little bit of fall lip. What am I gonna do for my lip? I have a lot of colors on my face. I can go for a nude lip. I can go for a little bit of a fun lip. And because it's a little bit early in the day and it's on a Saturday, I think I'm gonna go for a normal type of lip. I'm gonna use the Bite. As you can see, I've used a lot of it. This one is in the color Glaze, and I really enjoy this color. So I'm just gonna put, and I don't put this looks funny, I don't put lip pencil underneath this. So as you can see, I'm just gonna align my lips a little bit, overline them. This is a very nice color. It's kind of dark. As you can see, let me do the slow motion thing. And this is kind of my finished makeup look. I might put something. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Because I've been enjoying this for quite some time now. I'm actually gonna put, and it's a limited edition, so I'm sorry that I'm showing you this. I'm gonna use the MAC a MAC lipstick that does not, oh no, it does have color. It's called Holiday Crush. It's a very interesting satiny color. It really is so pretty. I'm gonna swatch for you guys. There you go. Can you see this? Such a pretty color. Such a beautiful color. I'm just gonna use it on top of this one to kind of make it more shiny. Not only do I have an accent, but I also talk with my mouth open while I'm putting lipstick. I never talk with my mouth open when I'm eating. I hate that. It's like a pet peeve. And so now that I have lips, I have eyes, I have eyebrows, I have nice shade of my face. I am done, and I'm going to be changing, and we're going to be going because I'm sure I don't have a watch either. Yeah, it's a little later than we were supposed to leave, so I'm running a little late. But thank you so much, guys, for watching. And if you have any questions or any opinions, or you want to give me a constructive criticism, please leave your comments down below. And of course, if you like this video, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up so that I know that you liked it and you enjoyed it. Like I said, this is my first video, so expect more content from me. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day.